2 concurrent viewers. Those 2 are the homies. Hey everybody, I'm live, and my voice just cracked, kinda? I don't know. Whatever. This is Dirk the Red Panda here with Password. And I just knocked you guys, sorry. Sorry guys, I knocked you. I knocked the mic. Yeah, I haven't done Password since September, I think. Yeah, nothing else to say other than it's been about 3, 4 updates since I played it, so I haven't done day 7 for Dean, day 8 or day 9 for him, and I haven't done days 8 or 9 for Tyson's route. So that's gonna be what I am doing in this stream. Or I don't know if I'll be doing all of it. I don't want to pull an all-nighter and be that one guy who's in the study lounge until like 4 a.m. I'm actually doing this in a study room, like a private study room in my apartment because, well, let's just say, so my roommates are watching the end of BoJack Horseman, and I was taking a nap and then woke up when they were on season 10, and I was like, oh crap, I told my viewers here that I'm going to stream, and I'm already an episode behind on watching BoJack because I only watched the part that ended in October, so I just don't want the end to be spoiled, and it just seems like it's getting really juicy, and yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, I want to make sure that I watch it then on my own time. Like if I would have been up and like, watched episode 9 with them and not have been asleep, I would have been like, maybe I'll postpone this a little bit or something like that. But yeah, I am really trying to keep my ears close to BoJack spoilers. So please do not spoil BoJack for me, because then I'll be very sad and then I'll be very angry and then my life will be in a huge dilemma. Thanks. And yes, congrats, Blake. You made a stream. So, yeah, like I said, I probably should do Dean's Day 7, or at least catch up with Dean first, because he was the first route that I did, and I then completely stopped to do Tyson's route, so Dean's gonna get some love again. Thanks to Australian time, I can never make one, and then, or I can never make to one back and then, and even now. Yeah, the funny thing is, Grizzly, whatever the creator password's name is, they're also on Australian time, I guess. Which Australian time? I don't know, but they live in Australia. So, yeah, you and him are both on the same scenario. I just texted them on Discord and all that just to kind of make sure that I was doing the right things. Okay. I'm just reading something he just sent me. He opted to. Oh, he's just talking about like if I wanted to censor this. The thing is, Password itself is supposed to be an 18 plus story, and now that YouTube has restrictions for making your videos 18 plus, I'm personally like more okay with making my videos 18 plus restricted, so that I can make sure that I'm not like getting minors watching like, very graphic stuff or explicit stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just telling him like, oh well, I mean, now with YouTube's new restricted setting, I can, I shouldn't read this out loud and be like, my texts are exposed. Okay, sorry. I'm so distractible right now. It's been my usual comment about the time being way too long for me before I start the video. So yeah, it's been 4 minutes. Alrighty. We are going to go to the load game, and yeah, we stopped at Dean's. Oh my god, it's been July since I've done this. Holy crap. Yes, Dean is so popular yet so unnoticed. Yeah, he is, because I did him first and it was like, BoJack season 10 or episode 10? No, there's no season 10. It only goes up to season 6, Cova Night. Like, Season 6 is the last season. I just stopped at like episode 8 when they took like the few month hiatus, and so it just aired yesterday, and so my roommates are watching it now, and it's like I just did not wake up in time to like get fully caught up, and so I'm too scared to have it spoiled for me and be like skipping episode 9 or whatever. Yeah. I was taking a nap. Yeah. So, yes, like I said, Dean's been a bit unnoticed, so we are going to start with day 7 of Dean, and then from there we can pretty much put it up to a poll or something like that and be like, okay, do we want to do Tyson's day 8 or Dean's day 8? Because then we'll be even. So we are going to catch up with Dean's day 7. Yeah. Trying to be different now. I don't know. How you do, fellow kids? Whatever. Here we go. Let's see what happened. Oh boy. Okay, I have to do Dean's voice. Shit. It's been forever. Hey. Oh, Dave has orange font now. Ooh, mystical. They all have colored fonts now for their names. Spooky. Uh-huh. Is that you, Dean? Whatever time it was before dawn. My eyes took a moment to adjust to the lack of light, and I watched Dean close the door behind him, clad in only his underwear and with what appeared to be clothes under his arm. What time is it? I yawned, making an effort to get up, but didn't get far before Dean was right before the bed. Shh, it's all right. Lay back. Shit, I'm trying to remember his voice. I apologize, guys. Oof. It's supposed to be rough, but my impersonation's kind of rough right now. Too many puns, but shh, it's all right. Lay back down. And in my sleep, addled mind, I did just that, rolling over to watch him walk around the bed and jump in the other side, scooting closer. Come here. Have a couple hours still before the sun rises. This time, he took the initiative of sliding an arm under my head and rolling me closer, so I was pressed up against his front. It was warm, and I found myself cuddling in to get comfortable, getting a hit of Dean's scent mixed with honey and cologne. Oh, thanks, Oscar. This is a rough start, but I am very tired too from getting up from my nap recently. So there's that. I am just as tired as Dave right now. So, you couldn't sleep? Shh, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I just wanted to surprise you. I yawned, still not really understanding why he was here, but with the added warmth and the softness of his fur, I drifted into a state of half being between asleep and being awake. Or half between being asleep and awake, whatever. I forgot. Did we sleep by ourselves? No, it was Tyson when we were like, no, we're not going to do the sex. And so, yeah, I think both routes we slept by ourselves between day 6 and 7. I don't know. So, thought you said... I was struggling to get the words out, yawning every couple of seconds. No sharing a bed. Too fast. Even when I'm tired, I'm cock blocking him. No. Get out of my bed. Yeah, well... I felt him cuddle me closer, and despite my hands being stuck where they were when he rolled me over, I rubbed what I could reach. I'm here now. I fell asleep soon after. When I woke next... Are we gonna get something? Oof. Back to the typical black and white. Oh, and we finally have music. Hooray. Ugh. Why am I wet? What? As my eyes adjusted to the massive brown I was up against, I remembered vaguely what had transpired a few hours before. We FUQ'd. We did the fuck. Oh, right. It still seemed early, so I rolled onto my other side to reach out for my phone, sliding it closer to check the time. Good morning. After seeing it was just before dawn, I put my phone down just as Dean's arms found my side and he pulled us closer together. The arm under my head reached around and rubbed my chest, while his other snuck from my hip to my belly once I was up against his front. What time is it? Early. Sun's not up yet. I yawned, settling back into the bulk of bear behind me. Is he really that bulky, though? No offense to Grizz, but for some reason, I never feel like his characters are that bulky. Like, maybe Orlando, but I don't know. Maybe I've just been too desensitized by stylistic, fuck, what was I gonna say? Maybe I am getting too desensitized by the more stylistic artists where they make their bulky guys really bulky. So, yeah, maybe it's that. Oh, congrats, Blake, on being accepted into trade school. It's really cool. Luck really is on your side. Yeah, I wish I did something more like a trade school or something that isn't as pressuring as doing university where I am having midterms this coming week and getting bombarded with studying material. Let's just say with some of my personal conflict, it took a toll on my sleep and my studying habits, so I feel like I'm kind of behind on my academics, so tomorrow's gonna be a big study day before I watch the Super Bowl, because it's America and we watch the Super Bowl because we're all American. Whatever. I need to get back into this story. I get way too distracted for this streams. Please rein me in if I get too distracted. Like, this ain't good for viewers. Nah, but in all sincerity, it feels like I kind of totally derail the story if I do go on a tangent. I know some streamers do that. So, yeah, I yawned, settling back into the bulk of bear behind me. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Mid-yawn, Dean nuzzled into my neck, causing me to gasp and squirm, making him chuckle sleepily. Sleep well? Yeah. It was nice having you next to me. A lot warmer than I'm used to for sure. Speaking of waking up warm, that's what happened to me when I woke up from my nap. I was sweating because I turned the fan off. Even though it's winter, my room gets extremely hot because they do not have AC in our apartments. So, one of the perks of sharing a bed with someone. There we go. Got kind of getting the voice back. So Dirk's in Dabara. Thank you for the tea. This is the motherfucking tea. Fuck, I can't even do it. Oh my god. That is the motherfucking tea. Such a dead meme, but oh my god, whatever. What's wrong with your iPad? I'm not doing this on an iPad. Oh, sorry. That's how. Never mind. I thought you were saying, like, my iPad is broken. Joke's on you. I don't have an iPad. Woo. Whatever. So, back to this story. We have a seat. Oh my god. That escalated very quickly. I could see why Grizz was like, you should probably censor this. Not talking about lied. I'm talking about Grizzly as a password creator. Because he was like, you should probably censor this. And I told him, joke's on you. I didn't censor it because this is a plus 18 stream. Yes, it's plus 18. I can speak. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can I even scroll down? Frick. Okay, there we go. Where the frick? Oh, it's in settings. Okay. I was like, why can I even? I'm being a basic bitch. This is not made for kids. Kappa, goddammit, this ain't made for kids. Okay. That setting keeps turning off for some reason. And yes, you did come at the most interesting of moments. I am just... Anyway, we are coming at the craziest of moments. I was like, wait, is he naked? Nope, that's just his underwear really bulging out. Whatever. Dean does look bulky now. I was wrong. So anyway, once more he attacked my neck with his nose as my eyes adjusted to the room. I was about to ask him the same question, but the light nibbling on my ear caused me to gasp softly. As if that wasn't enough, Dean's hand ventured further down to cup a feel in time with him grinding against my rear. I figured he was well endowed, but given there was just 2 layers of fabric separating us, I get a good enough picture of what he was packing. I must see what he was packing. No, his body doesn't show what he's packing. FBI, open up. I swear to God, it's plus 18. Oh, God. You people. This is the reason why I am facing the computer towards the wall and not the glass windows. Yes, there's like 2 glass wall, or they're like 2 window, or wait, there's 2 walls where they're just glass windows completely, and it's like, I'm not going to show this to the people that walk by. And goodbye, Hal. Sorry to waste 16 minutes. Hope I made them worth it. My phone is going off because everybody is talking about studying. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put it on sleep mode. Anyway, turning off Discord. Okay. What's up? Alright, so I figured he was well endowed, but given there was just 2 layers of fabric separating us, I got a good enough picture of just what he was packing. Comfy? My reply came in the form of a soft moan as he gently kneaded my morning wood. Oh my god, it's like, do I close the door at this point? Or I mean, not close the door, like bring down the windows. I should probably do that. But maybe in a couple of lines. So, looks like someone has a problem, doesn't he? With the arm around my chest keeping me steady, he continued groping and rubbing, planting kisses up my neck, all the while grinding his own dick into my rear. Dean, In one motion, he turned my head to the side and kissed me. Hard and deep, adjusting my leg to hitch it over his own. It didn't last all that long, but he made it very clear what would be happening if both of us didn't have underwear on. Want me to stop? I had gone from a sleepy stupor to almost whimpering in need in an instant, to the point that I found myself shaking my head before realizing it. Probably a typo. But all Dean wore was a tired, if smug grin, and he shifted us both so we were back spooting more innocently. Probably shouldn't have taken it that far. My bad. But we gotta stop for now. Otherwise, I'm probably going to hurt you. Oh God. He's gonna split me in half. Well, at least I know just how big you are. Oh my God. Why can't we see this? The viewer does not get to see his. Bulgy Wulgy. That is a sad times. A YouTube agent is watching over you, Dirk. Stay hidden. Let me Get the shades down. Go quickly, run and get the shades down right now. Oh, good. I did that way too fast for being sane. What? Is there a black car outside? Nah, that's just me rolling down the curtains. Almost all of them. Let me roll down the door one. To be even more suspicious. Apparently it's only for the part above the door, so I guess they can technically see me through this door. Whatever. I have peace and quiet now. I am struggling with Windows, that's why I have a Mac. Dead jokes. Anyway. Well, at least I know just how big you are. Don't think with how much you were leaking was going to be enough for someone's first time, though. Oh, womp womp. Oh yeah, right. I'm for sure going to need a shower to deal with that. As if the sweatiness wasn't enough. Was gonna say, I woke up a lot wetter than I was expecting to. You could totally tell by the, oh no, those are just his spots. I was like, those are just his spots. I'm like, that's not sweat marks. Yeah, he's a spotted hyena, I think. I think that's what he is. Yeah, definitely not striped, but yeah, I think he's spotted. Anyway, have you seen any new horror movies? I am not a horror movie person, so no. Anyway. Back to the... There we go. There he is. There's Dean's package. Hey, there we go. So Dean laughed and rolled away to get out from his side of the bed with a huge staff. Does this mean you don't want to share a bed with me anymore? Well, no. It's not that. Just might have to get used to sleeping with no blankets or something to stop us overheating. Kind of like me just sleeping by myself. I am like in an eternal pit of fire. That's how much I sweat. Like when it comes to sleeping, like that's how hot I get in bed. Like even sleeping by myself, I wake up in the morning and it's like I'll break it out in a hot sweat. And it's just like, what the hell happened? I'm sleeping by myself. I only have one sheet on me and it's the middle of winter. Oof, that core lover asks a very interesting question. Do you like Haruki or Tyson better? Or, wait, it might be Haruki? Yeah, Haruki. Do you like Haruki? Fuck it, messed up again. Do you like Haruki or Tyson better? Oof, that is a tough one. That is actually a very tough one. I'd say Tyson's a bit less developed as of now, so I'd say Haruki is like more interesting. There's more you can kind of see from him, and since he plays volleyball, that might win me over. So I'd say Haruki for now, but maybe Tyson if things develop better. But yeah, Tyson, I'm not saying Tyson's like, oh, bad character. I'm just saying they've had to choose. Sorry, Tennis Ace has gone on for like, what is it, like 20-something days plus a character select route? So it's pretty hard to, give Tyson a fair shot, because he's only had like 7 days, now 9. I do like packages. What the frick? You're 6'6" at 16? You're making me very jealous. My 5'9" self is crying right now. This is the reason why I didn't make my club team. Nah, but that is a whole drama that partially is a part of my, that is part of my personal conflict over the past month. But, yeah, let's just say things have been kind of complicated. Just watch these. Yuki Kuki, me, Decker Link. I haven't watched Naoki Copper. Probably have to check them out. Oh no, I need to find the time to, but yeah, guess Dean's kind of bulky. Look at it. Whatever. So, yeah, everybody's like, you should play basketball, don't do carpentry. I'm the type of person where I see a tall person and I'm like, you should play volleyball. Hey, do you want to play volleyball with me? Eh? But, yeah, I get it. So, well, no, it's not that. Just might have to get used to sleeping with no blankets or something to stop us overheating. Oh, if that's all you're worried about, then no problem. I can keep you warm easily. Time for a shower, though. Gotta get clean and tend to. Business. You mean day 7 and the chance of dying again? Like every character in this story, it's like, let's just see if somebody can die every single day. Yeah, 6'5" and 6'6" aren't short. That is freaking crazy. Everybody's like, oh, I'm 6'5", I'm 6'6", and I'm the guy who's streaming this going, I'm 5'9". Oh, God. Honestly, I may have to sell my soul for height now. Yeah. That is also one thing that is... This is an 18+ stream, so I can say it. That is one of those things that's also a turn on for me, is being tall. Not that it's like... Not that I'm not going to give people under 6 foot... Or not that I'm not going to give people under 6 foot a chance. Like, that's the thing. People think, oh, like, you only like tall people? You must hate people under 6 feet. It's like, no, it's more of a physical lust. Doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to anybody that's under 6 feet and give... Fuck, what am I saying? It's like, just because you're under 6 feet, I'm still gonna, try and, I'll fall in love with you as a person. I'll give that to everybody. Like, that's the thing. It's like, fall in love with personality, physical lust and all that is a secondary. I cannot form coherent speeches right now because I have gotten up from a nap and my head is crazy. I also didn't eat until 3 p.m. today, so there's that. Yes, give me your height, Darklaw. Give me your height. Anyway, time for a shower, though. Gotta get clean and tend to business. Oh, right. Yeah, gotcha. Offer's there to join me in the shower. But I feel like that's just going to be a crossing line. We're not ready to... Wait. That's just going to be a crossing a line. We're not ready to... Fuck. Now this game is having some speech problems. But I feel like that's just going to be crossing a line. We're not ready... Okay, that does make sense. I just cannot think. But I feel like that's just going to be crossing a line we're not ready to yet, right? Right. Dean flashed me a sincere smile before heading towards the bathroom. You've trusted me this far, but the moment you tell me you're ready, I'm taking you up on it. He disappeared into the bathroom and I heard the water in the shower start. Chances are he was going to be a while with how much fur he had to scrub. And given how much of it got on me, I probably needed one as well. Oz has different font now. Holy shit, he has different colored font. Good morning. Fuck, I'm going nuts again. Good morning. The sudden voice caused me to jump, expecting to have a moment alone before breakfast. Fuck, get out of my head, you whatever voice demon that is going through the speakers. What the fuck? I don't know. It's been a while since I've done password, guys. My eyes shot to the door to the adjoining bathroom, where I could still hear the water running. Did I startle you? It's funny that it's like I'm doing this soothing voice of, did I startle you? But the all caps makes it look like, did I startle you? Where it's just like, did I startle you? It's like all caps. I'm like, I feel like it's just about to yell at Abby. It's like he's about to go into an all caps rage argument. It's just, oh god. How is this supposed to be a soothing voice? Not all caps! I'm sorry, but that is a pet peeve now of mine. Sir Lucky Bane says, oh, he's only up to this point. Better buckle up! Oh, God. Shit. This is going to be a bad one, isn't it? It's hard to predict when Dirk's streaming. Dirk, you have a loud voice. My mic is really close to me. I need to back it the frick up. Better? I'm 5'4". Hey, short boys. High five. Okay. Or under average to average height people. Yeah. It's like, I'll talk to people like that where it's like, you know, like they're under the average height, but it's like, you know, they're just comfortable as is. And it's like, the less I play volleyball now, the more I just think height is such an overrated thing to be like, you know, yearning for. Like, that's kind of, it probably happened because I hit puberty while I was playing volleyball and sports, and so it was like, I have to be the tallest, the biggest, the strongest, and all that. And that probably led me into this fandom because I was like, ooh, big strong boys. Then I became gay. The end. But yeah, it's just, that was a time where it's just like, I want to be as tall as possible. And then I only hit 5'9", almost 5'10" my sophomore year of high school and then stopped. So when I turned 17 or 16, it was like, that's it. I am no longer growing. And it was sad. I just stayed an average height person for the rest of my life, and everybody else was tall. And I was always still like average to, usually I was like under average height. Like I was like 5'6", 5'4", 5'5", maybe going into high school. Or going, yeah, I was 5'6", I think, going into high school, like 9th grade. And then I hit like 4 more inches, like my freshman and sophomore year. But yeah, I really gained like 4 inches, I think, like 7th, what grade? Well, this is middle school. I hit the heights, the growth spurt from like 7th grade to like 10th grade. That's when I hit it, and then I stopped. And Blake says it best. It's like, it's nice to have, but you know, it ain't the end all be all. Tall and short people, we all love you alike. And then I became gay. Then I became gay. The end. Dirk 2020. That is a quote to the ages. Grizz sends his condolences, but he also said he's watching while doing this. Aw, I'm glad to hear Grizz is watching. Thanks, Sir Lucky Bane. I feel like there's a plot twist where Sir Lucky Bane is actually Grizz, but Grizz is referring to himself in the third person. But maybe Sir Lucky Bane is Grizz's. I don't think they're partners. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know the scenario of Grizz, and you know, if he has a like people of interest right now. So I forgot. I probably remember back when, but yeah. I know that he's like doing some sort of like house sitting types of jobs for people in the. I'm not sure if I should say, but yeah, maybe you know, like he's doing house sitting for certain people, I guess. Like he has like a network of people, I guess. So he's doing well. So I don't know how that ties into significant other or whatever, but yeah, it's like I think that person's the person that has the network or they know people. So whatever. I can't fucking tie anything together anymore. So I rubbed my eyes, struggling once more to find a place to stare at while I spoke to the disembodied voice. Wasn't expecting you to say hello so soon. What happened to talking tonight? Ah, yes. I wanted to relay one last thing while I had the chance. I was going to bed, but you seemed preoccupied. Looks like my dick was occupying his hand. Oh god. I'm terrible. I buried my face in my hands, hiding my apparent embarrassment from someone who apparently couldn't even see me to begin with. Don't worry, I don't judge. What did you want, Oz? Don't know how much longer Dean's going to be in the shower, so if you want to stay a secret, you're going to have to. Hold on. So if you want to say a secret, you're going to have to talk fast. Sorry, that was the soup coming up. The burps. I have informed Benson that we have spoken. He will bring a gun and shoot everybody. This is a mass shooting. No, I'm kidding. But he did have a gun in like Tyson's Day 7 or something like that, I think. Look out, he's got a gun! Yeah. But who knows, maybe it'll happen in this Day 7 also. You should find him an ally of sorts. But he still has things he needs to do for me. Like sell his soul. Also, he trailed off, leaving me with a silence for a moment. Just as I was about to check if he was still there, he spoke once more. Remember, be cautious. There is every chance that one of your friends is the one behind it all, riding the coattails of this vacation towards something malicious. I knew it! I hate assuming, but I just keep assuming that it's Roswell that is the one. Like, I keep hearing that, but then it's like, what was it? Tyson's Day 7? There was like, oh, Roswell died trying to go back or some shit, and like the bad ending, and it's like, wait, what? You just don't understand. You're thinking, who would it be then? Maybe it's Haas. Maybe it's, I don't know, Sal. Who the fuck knows at this point? But I just feel like if that was like the case, like Roswell died, quote unquote, I'm being super suspicious. I feel like Roswell secretly died, he faked his death, and then just went into the forest or some shit like that. Like he's like some secret serial killer in the end. So Oz is being very spooky right now. So I thought you said I shouldn't doubt my friends. Well, this is a paradox mansion, my friend. And I believe that to be correct mentally. But if you don't trust them, you shouldn't doubt your friends, but be cautious. So it's like you trust them, but they can kill you. This is what happened to me in real life. I trust my friends, and then they cut me off. I don't know. What is even happening? I sound like a delusional person, probably. All of them innocent, yet all guilty. Schrödinger's mansion. Oh my god, that should be I'm changing the title now. Schrödinger's mansion. How the fuck do you spell Schrödinger? I do not know. Schrödinger. That probably isn't right. Google, correct it for me. Oh, it's Shro with a special O. It's the Schrödinger. Schrodinger's mansion. It's not made for kids. Dang it! Let me restrict my videos to 18 plus. Also, okay, saving. Perfect. Schrodinger's mansion. Maybe Dave is possessed. Who knows? Merely be careful. Fine, careful. I will be careful. Just as careful as I am with my mental health. As for tonight, meet me in the library at 11 p.m. Fuck, it's this. It's just like day 7. We go, and he doesn't show up. And then some shit happens. And then somebody gets shot. And then somebody dies. Somebody does the dead. Where were you when Benson died? I got the phone call. Benson is killed. No. Oh my god. That needs to be a thing. Like, somebody's gotta make a meme of that. It's like, where were you when Benson died? Wait. We're going to be talking in person? I believe this is the best way to do it. You seem to dislike chatting over the radio. Benson also believed that, if there is to be some level of mental or mutual trust, I would need to talk to you in the flesh. I'm aware I said I do not wish to give myself away, but my want of seeing no one die outweighs staying hidden. At least for just one person, being you. YouTube is making all these new free horror movies, content made for kids. I know, those are the ones like J Station and crap like that, where it's like, I am possessed by like the gay demon or some crap like that, or the gay potion. It was the gay potion. That's the one. It was like Jarvis covered it, like Jarvis Johnson covered it. It was like talking about how J Station made a video where basically he gets some dark web potion that turns you gay when you drink it temporarily. It's like, come on. Please don't turn my sexuality into a potion. Give me the straight potion then. Oh, hey, look, a straight potion. No, I'm kidding. But holy shit. It's so, like, derogatory. It's like, let me do a sexuality potion. Let me do a gender potion. Like, well, the gender one, it's like, if it's like, you know, physically changing your gender or something like that, like in comics or shit like that. But if it's like, oh, let me pretend to be the other gender or something like that, and you just make fun of the other gender or whatever it is, or not other gender, whatever gender it turns you into or whatever, if you're drinking that fake potion and turning into that gender and making fun of it, it's like, you're just stereotyping. But the sad part is, like, if you ever see my face in person, I look like the straightest person on earth. Like, I have like this, I just got a haircut and I'm looking at myself in the mirror going, I look way too straight. I have like 1.5 inches on top for my hair, like for the top of my head, and then everything else is like buzzed down to like a 2 on the side, like, you know, typical white person with the chin strap and short hair on the sides, but longer hair on the top look. Very basic white person look. I would like the American potion, please. Lesbian, I thought you were American. Oh god. Shit, that is a classic line. Anyway. Yes, I am never getting off topic ever again. Oh god. I mean, I still like to, you know, comment and, you know, have little tangents, but yeah. If I'm going on for like 10 minutes or something way too long, then please cut me off, or if I'm going way too long. I would like Forever Boyfriend potion. Yes, me too. But there was nothing but silence to follow. It seemed that for the time being, Oz was done talking. Just as well, too. I couldn't hear the shower running anymore. Instead, he was on the stage of blow-drying his fur before getting dressed. Part of me wondered what would happen if I opened the door to the bathroom now. Must. Look. Would he be in a towel? Completely naked? I feel like that would also be asking for an escalation I wasn't ready for. Like what you did this morning wasn't escalating it already. I love how with Tyson's like Tyson's very hypersexual, but at the same time, it's like he's like, shoot, we shouldn't take things too far. Maybe not. Never mind. And he doesn't protrude on that. Dean, meanwhile, is just like, let's just grind in bed this morning. Oh my god. Wouldn't be a Dirk stream if we're 45 minutes into it and we're still in the same scene we started in. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Fuck. Like I said, I'm terrible with my tangents. Is this a good or a bad thing? Please tell me to, like, do less tangents if I'm doing too many. But anyway. Dean is just in his underwear. Oh, Dean stepped out before I can make up my mind either way. Clad only in his underwear. All clean, and a lot less, you know. I watched as Dean pointed down to his front before wandering over to his clothes he left sitting by the door. I should still probably shower before breakfast, huh? Unless you want to smell like me all day. Probably a good idea. Baby steps, am I right? Yeah, definitely. I need to work on getting onto fewer tangents. So, plenty of opportunities for that later, anyway. Dean chuckled as I rolled my eyes, forcing myself to get out of bed. From what I could tell, he didn't seem to know what I just had a conversation with Oz, so we must be in the clear. 2 tangents per stream. Oh my god, I would break that so easily. I broke that tangent rule already. I probably broke a 5 tangent rule already. Maybe even 10 at this point. 1% here for the plot, 99% here for Dirk's ranting. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't be that bad, can I? Anyway, alright. I'll let you know when that's the time for that. Or I'll let you know when it's time for that. Oh, for sure. And next time, when you say that it's too soon to share a bed, maybe stick to that. Oh, he even said, too. It's like, what the frick? We're gonna have our own bed. Whatever. Dirk, give us a stop word for your tangents. A safe word for the tangents? Oh my god. Placate will be my safe word. Can you say the word placate when I'm talking too much? Anyway, so let's stick to that. Oh, what? I thought you liked the surprise. Well, I kind of have a friend that's just like you, and I'll stop that tangent because I'd be going on to a very long tangent about one of my friends on Discord. Oh boy. Well, okay, yeah, I did just mixed messages? Oh, right, yeah, fair point. Also, maybe next time finish what you started. if you're gonna grab my dick, might as well stroke it all the way. Don't need to tell me twice. You got it. I watched as Dean got dressed before he wandered back over to the bed to kiss my forehead. Okay, I think I know why I think Grizzly's designs don't look as bulky, I guess. It's probably because it is more cartoonish in a sense where, like, the characters have more of a rectangular, like, overall style to things. Like, you don't see much of a, bulky chest or a, bulging out, like, stomach or things like that people will tend to, like, emphasize more or fetishize to a point sometimes. Placate. Yes, it's spelled placate. I thought you were saying that as the safe word right now, but placate. Yes. Anyway, that is why I think it's harder for me to like realize it. Anyway, I watched as Dean got dressed before he wandered back over to the bed to kiss my forehead. I'll go get the coffee going. You go clean up and I'll meet you downstairs, alright? Alright. See you downstairs, Dean. Once Dean had left, I took a shower, tended to myself, and got dressed before heading downstairs for breakfast. 3 times off topic, I will keep count. Thanks, Oscar. That will be very helpful. The first sip of coffee was always the best. I wasn't sure if it was the creaminess or the warmth that I enjoyed more. It was almost the same as having a mug of hot chocolate, but there is something more about coffee that just felt better. Not even the perkiness that came with it, something that I fondly remember, even if a little sad at times. Well, for this stream, of course, Oscar. Only 4 times this stream. If you had to count up every time I went off tangent, it would be bad. Plot, 1% mystery, 99% coffee. I looked up from my mug to see Ty looking at me from across the table. Cup of coffee in his hand too. I really need a cup of coffee to myself right now. I'd seen Tyson enough times in the morning before coffee to tell when he was too tired to properly function. Hell, I recognized the expression from looking in the mirror. Still, he shot me a quick smile before looking around the table. I took the chance to take stock of who was in the room, thinking back to what Oz had said. I was meant to trust everyone in this room, and I did. My eyes settled on Sal. Oh my god, is this the thing where it's like... Let me see my preferences. Skip unseen text. We've done this already! Day 7 has similar aspects of, okay, my eyes settled on Sal. For the most part, Sal just looked tired. Could he be the killer? This is the thing where we look at everybody and go, could he be the killer? Could he be the killer? And it's just like, no offense. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I think this part here is a bit of a waste of time. Like, just, it takes up a bit of space. It's just like, ooh, is this person the killer? And then we go into like a couple of lines of stuff. Like, I feel like we don't need that, especially if we've been told it already. Like, we don't have to like eye everybody around the room and be super suspicious right now, unless they're doing something really like suspicious in the moment. Come on, this ain't off topic. I'm talking about the story. Dang it, Oscar. Oh my god, he's actually grabbing a notebook. Could he be the killer? All things considered. Yes, placate. If it came down to a straight fight, he had the size and weight covered with likely the brawn to follow. That's not even getting into the fact that he was good at wrestling. But he did also know some medical things. I just assumed it was first aid, but what if it was more than that? Still, did he have the heart to do it? I knew bits and pieces about him, but probably not as well as some of the others. It was possible? Then I moved on to Dean. As I caught his eye, he blew me a kiss, drinking from his cup and wriggling his eyebrows at me while he did so. Oh, it's probably unique for if you do their route, they'll probably do something special like, ooh, lovey-dovey moment or whatever. Okay, maybe not Sal probably, because he'll be like, just Sal, but, you know. I shuffled uncomfortably in my seat, thinking back to what happened this morning and half wishing it had gone further. Still, I didn't want it to go too fast. Taking that step was a little scary. In all honesty, I would have quite liked the prospect of going out a few times before doing anything sexual. But hey, I had needs and wants too. Dean is such a Romeo. But if Dean was the one behind everything, would that make sense? He literally died, like... Yeah, it's like day 6 we stop him from dying. It's like, come on. We literally stopped him from dying somehow and getting poisoned. Like, I don't think he'd be the one trying to kill us if he just died from poisoning himself. For starters, he had full access to any number of gardening tools, and he knew how to... Oh, yeah, this is the regular part. How to use an axe from what I assumed. He'd pull one of those American Psycho things where it's just like holding the fucking axe? Oh, God. That might be number 6. Any of which would make a decent weapon. God damn it! I went 6 times off topic. Not to mention any sort of pesticides or other garden chemicals that he could poison someone with. That's even if he needed a poison outside a harmful plant to do the job, right? The thing in his favor was, he was just really unthreatening. His argument with Sal the other day made me think that, at least. And then we got Tyson. By comparison, though, Tyson was ready to throw down at a moment's notice, especially if whatever was happening involved me. I wasn't sure if that was reassuring or not to thinking on it. Now, was Ty capable of killing someone? Probably. He does look like somebody who would. Yeah, he'll die 3 days later after having sex with you, right? Like the real Romeo. Yeah. But capable and willing were 2 different things. I honestly don't think Tyson would ever intentionally kill someone. Whoops, I just pulled this gun out. That's not a camera. Right, this isn't a clarinet solo. Oh my god, I did it again. Plot day 9 reveal. This is only day 7, by the way. I'm way behind. I'm on day 7 for Dean, and then day 8 for both of them once I'm done with this. So, I'm still technically 2 days behind with everybody. So, but accidentally, I could see it happening. Get him angry enough, throw him into a rampage. He probably wouldn't even need a weapon at that point. And this is the guy I think is the murderer. Or the guy who's plotting all of this. Now, Roswell. My first impression was that he'd be more of a victim rather than a killer. He'd be the guy who'd be like too scared to actually kill somebody, but he'd like plot things to kill people. His stature was enough to make me think that, at least. He's such a small boy. But it was possible. He was smart enough to probably pull something off. I told you, or something, somehow organize it to overcome the lack of his strength, maybe. The notebook is filling up. Ah! That wasn't even that off topic. I was talking about the story. It's the quiet kid you gotta watch out for. Yes, Roswell's the quiet kid. After all, it didn't take all that much strength to shoot someone if you had a gun, so... Foreshadowing, maybe? There was that. What I did know was that Roswell was typically easily upset when it came to... well, anything about death. I don't think he'd be able to hold it together if he killed someone without giving himself away. He looks too happy. Haas and Orlando wandered back in from the kitchen, talking among themselves about something as they carried in toast and a new pot of coffee. Just looking at Orlando, the audacity of him! Anyway, I could tell that if he was the killer, we had a much bigger problem on our hands than we realized. I don't want to eat anymore. As someone that could breathe fire, the possibilities of him committing acts of arson was... there. He was in the same class as Roswell when it came to the prospect of dead things. Spooky dead things. That said, he probably knew how to hold a knife if kitchen skills carried across to murder. Must not go off topic. You deserve one rant pass. Use it wisely. I'm not using it yet. Haas seemed to always know what was going on. I'm looking at you, Haas. I got my eyes on you. Haas seemed to always know what was going on, or at least had a good read on people from what I could tell. But maybe that was cause for alarm. One rant pass per hour. I probably do need one per hour if it's like this type of video. Oh my god. Of all the people in the room, Haas was the one that I had the worst read on. Probably the murderer then. All of the memories I had of him were pleasant, I guess. He was always outwardly friendly, and he was big on keeping people together in a group. Inclusive stuff. Kinda like, oh fuck. No, just one, so it makes it worth it. Must not go off topic. Oh god, this hurts. But maybe that was a cover. Maybe he was just wanting everyone around so he always had an alibi. Oh, that's how you spell it. Yeah, the more you know. That way he learns a bit. Oh my god. It was too hard. I didn't want to believe that anyone here was a murderer, and I pushed thoughts further down into my gut. As far as Oz, though, was it possible that someone here was pretending to be him? It'd just be like, you see Russell, like, with, like, it's like, you know how in, like, the regular Wizard of Oz, it's like, the guy is actually, like, behind some microphone and, like, this whole contraption crap like that? It's just Russell like that, but he's, like, behind, like, the whole contraption. It's just like, crap, whatever. It's like, it's not me. Don't look, don't look. Oscar, you're helping, so don't worry. You're helping me become a better person. So my immediate thought went to Haas with acting and all, then Roswell, because, well, smart. He knew how to do the spooky thing, and he was the one that organized the trip. 8 times now, holy crap. That one time was just a sentence. Dirk gets 8 now. Oh my god. You're killing me, Oscar. After that, though, Orlando? It'd be like role-playing, so that's a thing. Sal, maybe? Talking through a radio might be easier for him than in person, but that just left Dean and Tyson. Dean was the more likely of the two, given that he was prone to being level-headed when not being overly flirty. But would he go through the method of setting up a radio, though? I was mid-growl before I came aware of the looks I was getting. Looking like a crazy person. I was halfway out of my seat before Russell eased me back down gently. Bye, tea cake. Great seeing you. Sorry if I'm keeping you up late. So, I got eased back down. Oh, Russell has pink font. How cool looking. Are you, alright, Dave? You're not usually one to growl. Should we be concerned? He looks super spooked by this. He's like, holy shit, Dave is growling. Back the frick up. Haas. Ooh, Haas is purple font. Wait, what was Orlando's? Yellow. I can see that. Haas with the purple font for his purple shirt. I also like the red shirt he had in the previous update. Dirk, I won't be going easy with the off topics. I understand. The more the merrier. Well, he is out of copy for starters. Someone should pour him another cup before he gets cranky. Oh dear. Well? Dean, pass the coffee, please. Orlando took the coffee pot from Dean and refilled my mug just enough to make sure that there was still room for milk. He needs some milk. We should do a thing. Yeah, a thing. Nightcore, don't make me go off topic! No! But the real answer is Shuichi. Shuichi is best boy, always. It's so hard for me not to get the fuck. I'm gonna go off topic for this. This is my pass. I can't use it wisely. But I was thinking about like getting the Dakimakura of him, but I'm not too sure with financial, and I'm trying to save up for a studio this next school year, so I don't have to live with anybody, so I can at least have a place to record to myself and a place to live by myself. But yeah, Shuichi is not just physically a person I like, but also a personality. He's got the personality. 9 times. Did I use the pass up already? Oh my god. Point for us, Dirk. 9. 9 core, how could you? I gulped, standing suddenly and almost knocking over my coffee. Swiping it from the table, taking the milk from Orlando and topping it up, I drank deep, setting it back down with a resolved sigh. It was a fact that my friends were being targeted by someone and dying somehow. With no leads, with no clues to work from, what options we had were limited. As Dad used to say, safety came in numbers. So the more we were together, the less chances someone would have to pick us off, right? It makes sleeping harder, but it was worth a shot. Orgy time! Yeah, let's do a thing. Yeah, a thing. Someone's perky this morning. I'm not opposed to doing anything. Did you have something in mind? Well, are we not going to question the growling? I want to question the growling. Dicor telling me to not be distracted is making me distracted. Stop it! It is impossible. I want to do something together again, like the movie night. As a group. Platonically. Just as friends. Oh my god. Going off topic will go on your permanent record. I would have a record that would go for miles then. That sounds good to me. Any ideas? But why growling about it? I'm not doing anything else. Could it kill you to be a little more enthusiastic? Whatever. I don't have to answer you. But the growling. Is everything alright, Dave? Sorry, I was just reading the comments. Hey Dirk, if you've done most of this before, why not skip ahead to the new stuff? I forgot that I thought it was only the part where I asked about, could he be the killer? That was old. Dirk, going off topic. No, don't do this to me, babe. Oh, I'm kidding, though. This is genuinely on topic, though. This is on topic to the story, because we're talking about the story. So, is everything alright? I'm fine, really. Okay, let's just see how much I did already, because I probably did this in episode 8, and it's been months since I've done it, so I just blah blah blah. Holy crap! That's a lot. Oh, we're probably doing the search. No, you gotta stay within the group, blah 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 blah. Rest of us, make sure we have knives or cutting. Side, blah 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 blah. If one of my friends is behind it all, they have a chance of looking fishy. Blah blah blah. I figured out the pumpkin. Murder, death, kill. Oh my god, Michael. I'm thinking this is the maze. Yeah, this is probably the green hedge. I fucking forgot what the pattern is, so you guys will probably have to help me with that. So, this better, Dave? Could have just said something sooner if us not doing stuff as a group bothered you so much. Even Tyson is being social again. Maybe he needed this too. Maybe don't talk about me like I'm not here. Fuck you guys. Oh, poor Tyson. Oh boy. Now we're back on track. Hey, we were only playing. Might need to be more mindful of his feelings. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Maze was day 4, but there was another maze, I thought. I have a rant pass again. This isn't even a rant, I'm just talking about the game itself. Like, what was I saying about it? Oh yeah, I thought we were doing something else outside or whatever, but I don't know. I probably forgot, as long as I don't have to remember any patterns. It's a game, I don't have to remember anything. It's a visual novel. I'll go talk to him later. Maybe see if I can bury the hatchet. Takes out the axe. Bury... what? You know, make friends. Right, yeah, I understood. No, I give you another rant pass. Thanks, Oscar. Wait, am I getting 2 rant passes? So, I'll try the same, maybe. When we were all in the greenhouse, I looked around. The air was pleasant, fresh, and had a slight dampness to it that felt comforting on my fur. Oh, I do have to remember them passwords, though, but that's password, though. So, oh shit, my study group chat has like 57 messages. Fuck. Put that away. So, Dave, over here. Coming. Take these. Take these, and go cut the vine holding this thing down, pup. We were 30% in 70 minutes in time. Overall 10 out of 10 stream. Oh my god. Yeah. Talk about going on tangents. 9 times off topic. Fuck. So, take these, and go cut the vine holding this thing down, pup. Oh, alright. Chris says he can DM you the password for this day for ease of streaming if you can't remember. Maybe I'll want to see the bad ending a little bit. Maybe I'll fast forward through the bad ending. But yeah, that might help. Thanks. Alright. Tyson handed me some garden snippers before finding a spot to pull the pumpkin towards him. Sneak in there, cut it free, yeah. Oh yeah, this is the pumpkin scene. I forgot about this. Sal, give me a hand, yeah? Alright. Sal wandered around to the other side of the pumpkin and lifted it up, giving me enough space to crawl under it and snip the vine holding the pumpkin in place. I knew this thing was big, but damn. Damn, that's a big pumpkin. I feel like a dog biting Dirk every time he's off topic. Nah, you're not a dog biting me. You're a dog owner who's spraying me with a spritz bottle every time I go off topic. You're training me to be not off topic. So, it will be heavy. Remember to lift with your legs. Yeah. The vine holding it in place was thick and tough. Not to mention, with what little space I had to work with, made it difficult to get purchased on it, but once I had it, I got to cutting. I'm not going off topic. As soon as I cut the gourd free, I scrambled out from under it, calling that it was ready to be taken inside. Oscar, you don't need to feel bad. This is like a fun joke we're having, too. It's like a little running gag we're having. Dude, we're chill. So, we're taking it inside. I don't know if I read that line, but whatever. Alright, on 3. Actually, I really like Tyson's... Fuck, I'm going off topic. I love the font of Tyson's font because it actually matches his fur color, or his shirt color. It matches. Good. So, alright. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Things explode. The pair of them heaved the pumpkin carefully away, actively guiding one another through the process. Maybe it was just something about how doing physical labor made them not have the time to be at odds with one another. Oh sweet, there is music. I didn't know that. I kept my headphones off the entire time. Killed by placate. The pair of them heaved the pumpkin carefully away, actively guiding one another through the process. Maybe it was just something about how doing physical labor made them not have the time to be at odds with one another. I'd have to grab another notebook. You're gonna need a binder. Alright, that went easier than I thought. No kidding. Dean wandered over, my smile fading slightly as he got closer. I assumed I was going to get a kiss, but instead, he placed his hand heavily on my shoulders, looking me over. Come on, that wasn't even that far off topic! So, now that we're alone, I want to ask you something. What's that? Dean shifted uncomfortably, kneading my shoulders. He breathed in deep through his nose and sighed out, his eyes leaving mine only for a second. I've been thinking about yesterday. Oh. Right. I can't stress this enough. Suicide is no laughing matter. This is a PSA by Dean. But seriously, suicide is no laughing matter. This doesn't count as a off-topic thing because suicide is a very important topic. So yes, life is important. Make sure to access your resources and friends and your hotlines. Anyway. I know, that's why I was so worried. But what made you think I was so suicidal? Did someone say something to upset you? Did I do something to worry you? 'Cause frankly, I'm not sure what terrifies me more. If someone's putting ideas in your head, I need to know so I can sort it out. If I did something, well, I can only state again that I'm all about living. I'm doing the exact arm posture as Dean right now, hands on my hips. Oh my god. Yes, but I will still count it. Fair enough. I have like a kid that gets, I don't want to say ADHD because I don't have it, or at least not medically diagnosed, but I feel like somebody with easily distractible personality. 14! Fuck! There we go again. So, if anything... Okay, I'm all about living. Okay. Something I used to know. Or someone I used to know, Dean trailed off, removing his hands from my shoulders to scratch his head. Well... Aw, this is so sad. Let's just say he's hopefully in a better place now. Oh. He... No, wait, that's not what I meant! Oh, never mind. He moved away to deal with it. Last time I saw him, he was, still pretty shaken up about it. Scars on his arms and everything, but... yeah. You guys just keep tempting me with distractions. This chat is so distracting. I'm like a kid I'm like a kid seeing an ice cream truck. Yes. So, to be honest, I still have to make medicine to get a good... To be honest, I still have to take medicine to get a good night's sleep if it's weighing on me too heavily. Happened years ago, but still comes up from time to time. The idea rattled me in ways I wasn't able to explain. I sat the snippers off to the side and sighed out a breath I wasn't realizing I was holding. If you didn't commit suicide, then that means someone poisoned you, which then means someone here tried to kill you. Dun dun. But how about for the distractions, maybe say it like every half hour, instead of saying it every time I do it, maybe have like a half hour checkpoint or something, just so I don't so it doesn't keep happening every 2 seconds. That would very much help. I mean, it just wouldn't spam the chat too much. Or I don't want people to be like, oh my god, he's being too much of a counter Nazi, I guess, or whatever it is. I don't want to be spamming the chat too much with counting. So, god damn it. I told you, every half hour maybe. So anyway. That would mean someone poisoned you, which then means someone here tried to kill you. Well, hey now, I don't remember that happening. I told you yesterday with the vault, remember? I remember. Honestly, just thought that you were tired, but you were serious. I put in the word death cap into the vault and it showed me. Oh, that was the thing, the stupid mushroom. Yeah, okay. I trailed off. He's getting revealed. How do you feel about making it a cult? Not today, Satan. And I would forget, you have a notebook, Oscar! At least a theoretical one. Use the notebook! I could see him sitting there, covered in blood in the front of my mind. My eyes wandered over to the spot where I assumed the vision placed him, against the bags of soil that were sitting there undisturbed among some seedlings. Can't you just realize that, hey, he accidentally, didn't wash his hands and that's how he died? Maybe you should tell him that, I'm glad you washed your hands before you ate dinner, because otherwise you would basically just ate poison? Placate. Thanks, Sir Lucky Bane. I was getting more misty-eyed the longer I stared at the spot, Dean taking it as his cue to fill the silence. Well, I didn't eat anything between lunch and dinner. If I'd eaten something like a death cap then, I had probably died sometime in the middle of the night. Six-hour clock. Thereabouts anyway, right? How can you be smiling now? I'm being serious. So am I. I don't think anyone tried killing me. Nor would I have tried killing myself. Just... Oh, come here. Dean scooped me up in a firm hug, patting my back and dropping the volume of his voice into a more soothing tone while I sniffled against his shoulder. Hey now, I'll promise I'll be careful, alright? I'm not immortal, but I'm not going to go looking for death either, alright? Okay. You with me, Dave? Are you with me, Dave? I don't know how to do that line. You with me, Dave? I nodded, feeling a little better and forcing a smile. The longer I was in here, the harder it was to shake what I'd seen of Dean, but he was here, alive and well. I was distracted by the chats, the distraction telling me he's distracted. Distraction. Yeah, but that's the point of having a chat, though, on the side. Like, having a live chat is, to make sure I'm interacting with you guys. Otherwise, I would have just made this a recording or something like that. Like, that's the point of these streams, is to do this while interacting with you guys and just kind of going along with it, with you guys. Oh, fuck, I fucked up the screen proportions. There we go, perfect. In 30 minutes, he's gone off topic 19 times. Holy shit. I nodded, feeling a little better and forcing a smile. The longer I was in here, the harder it was to shake off what I'd seen of Dean, but he was here, alive, and well. Aw, there's the cute hyena I know. Now, come on, let's head back inside and see what the others are doing as far as getting it ready. Dean made to lead the way and I followed, slipping on the soil where the pumpkin once laid, and then I died. Whoa! Careful! I fell to my knees in the dirt, looking down to what had tripped me up. It's just... Oh wait, hey, Dean, look at this. I dug a little in the soil. Oh, we got a new disc. Pulling a free arrested disc, I looked it over, running my fingers against the engraving before holding it up to Dean so I could get up. Wait, this was just in the soil under the pumpkin. Dusting off my knees, I could see Dean looking over the metal with interest. Well, hey, this is a good thing, right? Guess we're not in last place now. Yeah. Fairly certain this is one of them at least, right? Wonder what horoscope it is. Looks like it to me, handsome. Looks like a bull to me. Oh, it's Taurus. That's one of the signs from memory. That makes it Taurus, I think. At least if it has horns, I think that's the only one it can be. Horns, huh? Oh god, stop it, Dean. If all it takes to be a horny creature is to be a star sign, maybe I should have metal too, huh? I rolled my eyes at Dean, taking the medal back. Although, apparently, taking my eyes off him for even a moment allowed him to sneak in a quick kiss, sweet and tender. I thought it was gonna be like, even when I took my eyes off of him, I couldn't refuse, or some crap like that. But nope, he's going in for the smooches. Oh, come on, let's go see what the others are up to. Everybody loves Dirk's content that is here. Thank you. And I wouldn't count me addressing a comment as off topic if I just do it for a second. Just saying. Dean reached out to take my hand, waiting until I was less red in the cheeks before we headed back inside together to meet up with the others. And goodbye, Blake. With the pumpkin on its way inside, it was time to follow, the metal safely tucked away for now. The pumpkin had been put down off to the side, with Haas, Orlando, and Roswell looking it over with awe. Sal and Dean had decided to take a seat, with Tyson was lingering over near the doorway, looking uncertain. As I was about to say something, Tyson? What? What? Come sit. You've been exposed. Go on, Ty. They're not going to bite. Not unless you ask me to. Fucking kink shaming. Don't kink shame. You wish. Even then, Ty wandered over and pulled out a chair. Sitting with Sal and Dean, the crocodile and bear were still mid-conversation. Oh, this is the part we can skip. With the brief time I watched, I did acknowledge that Tyson was a part of their group, at least for now. Let's see what happens. Oh shit, what happened? Fuck. This is like just like Halloween. This is the thing where we chop into the pumpkin, we do the thing, and we're like, let's go get to work, chop pumpkins. So we're skipping this because I'm way behind on password. Turn the scoop out on the insides. Refer to episode 8 if you haven't seen this. Because episode 8 is, I think, yeah, it is Tyson's Day 7, which is where I go over all of this in full detail. You just won't get as good of a quality. The mic may be better quality, but the acting quality may not be as good. Anyway, spooky stuff. Oh, fuck. What did I do? No! I made it full screen. No, come on. How about I start lunch? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just had to shrink the screen. Whenever I see someone like you, Dirk, use a similar sounding voice for two characters from two different games, I think, did this person get resurrected here? Probably. So, how about I get started lunch? A bit early, isn't it? Maybe, but I can go get some ideas on what to make us at least. Oh, Dean's taking a turn at cooking? Maybe we should all take it in turns. Okay, let's see if there's any more to skip. Blah, blah, blah. Just remember, I do not... Blah, blah, leave it short-lived. Just remember to use the brush this time, yeah. How the fuck am I 31 times? Oh my god, 31! 30... Oh my god. He is keeping track of his notebook, though. A off-topic thing should be something that's more than, like, a minute or something. Like, if I'm just talking for, like, under a minute and just bring up an excerpt, then that isn't off-topic. Just saying. So, right. I'm fairly certain I packed it. If you didn't, just go get mine from my room. I'm gonna make coffee. There wasn't much room for me to thank Tyson for his offer, with him slipping into the kitchen pretty soon after his declaration. Oh shit, I almost forgot to move to the next line. Placate Bane! You guys are so tough on me tonight. Anyway, I looked down at my hoodie, groaning. I'm going to need to wash this too, huh? Honestly, I'm surprised you got that messy. You really weren't being mindful of what you were doing. No, but he was enthusiastic at least. I'm right here, guys! Jeez! I'm right here! Come on! Leaving everyone back in the dining room, I headed upstairs. It didn't take long to get clean. Sure, the water was running orange for a good while as the pumpkin came out of my fur, a homage to, Psycho? But I got clean. Clean enough, anyway. Yeah, and also remember there's a 20-second delay to messages, so yeah. Yeah, because it's on normal latency. If it was like ultra low or something like that, it'd be like the closest to being live. Forgot to change it. So once I was adequately dressed in fresh clothes, I wandered back downstairs lazily. Maybe I'd just grown tired after an eventful day so far. I'm back! Everybody died. I almost ran to Orlando and Sal, the air tense in the room. Oh boy. Oh, is this the thing where, fuck it, Dean is like, being a pervert or some crap again? What happened? I looked to the others in the room, a few of them equally confused. The others in a state of perpetual wincing. Orlando just... Yep, it's Dean being a pervert. Dean saddled up beside me, keeping his voice low while I watched Orlando and Sal awkwardly stare at one another. He didn't continue his thought, though, Orlando stammering, picking up the slack. So, is this a thing about, you don't have balls or some crap like that? Just because you're a dragon or something? What? What did you mean by that? The cogs were turning in Sal's head, his mouth going to form words but stopping short every time for the next minute. Sal, do you... Oh, it's the thing where he's like, oh, do you like me? Do you like me back? In that way? Oh boy, this is the moment where he confesses. Well, the moment Orlando clarified, I gulped. Oh boy. And after a quick stalk of the room, everyone had their eyes glued to Sal awaiting his reply. Come on, just say it. I like you as a brother too, yes. Ooh, he's friend zoning him. I like you as a brother. He got brother zoned. There was silence. Everyone else seemed to understand what Orlando was asking except Sal, who looked at the dragon curiously. Orlando's voice broke, audibly desperate. No, I mean, more like that. If you wanted to, maybe. Orlando, I'm sorry, but... Orlando began to shake, expression shifting between a saddened frown and an awkward smile as he tried to play it off. But it wasn't working. He was hurt, upset, and it wasn't helping that Sal's reply ended at that point. Orlando ran out of the room, skirting around me as I stood in the doorway in a daze, even upset he was too polite to just shove me out of the way. Damn it. Well, he looked like a train wreck. I glared at Tyson for being insensitive, with him shooting me a confused look as soon as he noticed. Why are you booing me? I'm right. He was. He has the shirt again. Haas has the shirt. I love that shirt on him. How could I be 39 times off topic when I probably only can remember 5 times being off topic? I think for the next video, we are not going to have an off-topic counter. Because it's getting very annoying. Just for the next video. Could you have been at least... Or could you maybe have a little bit of tact? Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button. Enter. What? Last time Hyena Boy over here cried like that, all he needed was someone to hear him out. I shifted to me now, as if waiting for me to confirm. I nodded, recounting what had set me off in my mind. My ears drooped and shoulders fell, thinking about what just over a year ago. Sure, but matters of the heart? Be more sensitive, Tyson. Orlando's not a brute like you. All I'm saying is that if he's that torn up about it, someone should just go talk to him. There are a few more moments of silence before Sal stood with a start, rushing into the foyer in the direction Orlando went. Guess Sal's going to do it. Not sure if that's the most appropriate. Yikes. It is indeed Japanese. But I just love the overall look of it, like the aesthetic. And the color matches him well. Honestly, it probably is. Issue the relationship they have, right? Or issue is the relationship they have, right? I think it's best that they talk things out for context than one of us doing it for sure. I looked to Roswell, who was disappearing into the kitchen, having stayed silent during the exchange. Oh, we probably did this already, so let's skip and see what I missed, blah, blah, blah. Oh, whoa. So, we go to Roswell, and we talk about how dense others are, blah, blah, blah. You know, those things could have gone all worse, considering, meaning, blah, blah, blah. I guess as far as it went for me, just considering myself. Granted, I asked Dave out on the date as opposed to professing any sort of deep emotion. Oh? No shit, you were lucky. Surprised that worked. Part of me thinks you're more likely to get coffee splashed on you for being a creep. I think it might be best to stop because I think we're getting a bit too overboard with the distractions, quote unquote. I think maybe just saying like placate or having a safe word or something would be fine if I'm going too off topic, but a counter is actually getting a bit too much if we're getting to like 40. So anyway, because yeah, it's unnatural to just not talk to the chat. So I cradle my coffee defensively, shooting Tyson a look and getting a smirking kind. Well, okay, here's a question. What would you have done differently if it were Orlando? I scratched my head, waiting to figure out how best to ask, deciding to just go for it. I wouldn't mind knowing what works best, but for when I get around to it, the three of them seem to think about it. Oh, sorry. Yawning. The three of them seemed to think on it. And while they did, I looked to Haas, who seemed to be taking this opportunity to take a nap at the other end of the table. Ask Dean, ask Roswell, ask Tyson. Well, this is the Dean route. So, what works best? Oh, I think we ask all of them, though, right? I sent a meme to Password on Twitter about Haas, Tyson, and Dave as the pillar men after watching part 2 of JoJo. Oh my god. I have a roommate who's way into JoJo. Not way too much, but just, he's very into it. And it's just, you could tell that it's like, it does play a part into him being very masculine, I guess, in some sense, and he keeps insisting on me to work out 4 days a week. It's like, but dude, stop telling me to go to the gym 4 days a week and lift weights. Ugh. I feel so good to rant again. But, yeah, it's like, I understand for him, it's like it works best for him, but please don't keep constantly telling me to work out 4 days a week. I do other exercise. So let's ask Dean first. What's your advice, Dean? How about you, Dean? What do you think? If I had to do the confession, that's difficult. Only really been close to that a couple of times, and it's always hard. It stops your glorious voice from being heard. Aw, thanks, Aiden. Placate. And thanks, Oscar. If I had to do the confession, that's difficult. Only really been close to that a couple of times, and it's always hard. Well, sure, but what would you have done different? The main thing would be privacy. Doesn't always work, but there's always an air of romance about doing it in private. Intimate setting. That's for confessing your love for someone at least. That's a bit, I don't know, further on from where Orlando was. Oh, right, well, I guess the same rule applies. Approach privately, let them know as honestly as you can, and then let them make the first move. What if they don't want to make the first move? Or just can't? Then I guess you're not compatible? I don't want to force anyone to anything. I'd much rather show them where I stand and let them decide. If they decide to go to the next step, then that's when I'll try leaving. At least I think so. Oh, they do disabled function. For this, usually I do like an if function where it's like, it takes away the entire option, like if it's already been selected, like if if selected is false, it'll show it. Otherwise, it won't. And then once all of them are selected, then it'll just move on to the next stage. Okay, that's just a gaming GUI or a GUI rant, but whatever. I think we did all these, so it's like, ask Roswell, what about you? Man, oh geez, that's a... Oh, sorry, why am I doing that voice for Roswell? Me? Oh geez, that's a loaded question. I think we could skip this part. Are you guys okay with me skipping this? Because we've done this already, and I'm getting kind of... I just want to see the new stuff. Skip Tyson, blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck. Tyson, blah, 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 it's silly. I looked at Tyson, sized up... As Tyson sized up everyone present, myself included, just waiting if it was worth it. It seemed as though Tyson had enough, though. Oscar, it's not too bad. Like, it's just, you know, when something gets kind of done into the ground, like when a joke goes for too long, then you're like, okay, it's time to stop. No hard feelings. So, you're good, Oscar. Anyway, it's 10:14 p.m. Yes, it is for me. That is actually my time zone. I can relate. Yeah, it's getting late. I've only had one meal today at 3 o'clock, and hopefully I can finish the stream soon enough. And I don't know if they're gonna be still watching BoJack in there. Like, I'm nervous they'll be like on episode 12 or some crap like that. Like, it takes half an hour for an episode, and there's 8 episodes supposedly that came out for the end. So that'd be 4 hours, and they started like 7 o'clock, give or take. It was about 7-ish, so maybe they'll be done by now. Who knows? I don't think my roommate texted me back. No, didn't. Still have that giant study group text message. Okay, so it seemed as though Tyson had enough and moved on, so let's skip. I guess expected to go differently. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, whoa. So part of me wanted to find out what happened upstairs with Orlando and Sal, but another part of me wanted to check in on Tyson after what just happened. Orlando seemed better, but being my best friend, I felt the urge to stay. But I didn't really like the idea of Tyson being alone, blah, 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 potential being murdered. Do we stay or follow Tyson? I think we'd follow Tyson. Yeah, 100% skip, cool. I think we followed Tyson last time. Yeah, we did. Okay. Wonder what happened if we stayed. Ty could take care of himself, as heartless as it sounded. Yeah, we're gonna follow him. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I failed besides. Lies on the gym. Oh, this is the part where he goes to the weight room and then like, we feel sad for him. So, oh wait. So, we probably, yeah, he was muttering something. He's being the punching bag, being the daylights out of it. So, oh, okay. We haven't done this part yet because it's not the Tyson route. Okay, so Tyson? Out of breath, Ty turned to me with a snarl, expression softening upon seeing me standing there. He gave me a once-over looked back at the punching bag before wandering over to me. It took me less than 3 hours, so they should be done by now. So, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, it took me less than 3 hours, so it should be done. Oh, because the episodes are like, what, 20 minutes or some crap? Either way, though, it's like, still, once I'm done with this day, I might continue and maybe do like a new episode back in my apartment. Or if everybody's asleep, I probably will stop. The problem is, I don't know how much I can do, like, given that the Super Bowl is tomorrow and all that, and I'm probably going to try and study for my midterms tomorrow. Who knows? I am going to copy this Twitter. I'm sorry, I am too curious by this. Anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into this reading because I'm getting too distracted. So, hey, pup. Are you okay? I know what happened upstairs, but, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Or wait. Okay, yeah, he did get angry. I just don't get it. I'm trying. Wasn't going to happen overnight, but sure. Didn't think feeling this unwelcome would get to me so much. I went to say something before realizing that he had a point. At least in Password, the characters that you're not on the route with, at least we're trying to help them, as opposed to like Shuichi totally getting cucked in both other routes. Even Keisuke a little bit, or Case K, sorry. That's the thing about Tennis Tennis if you're not on the route with them, that character is gonna get cucked. In Password, you're not on the route with the character, you're still gonna try and help them. I went to say something before realizing that he had a point. Still. Beats the alternative. Okay. Okay, I see a bunch of Smash things. I don't see any, like, Password memes. Where the frick is it? Sorry, I couldn't, like, copy the exact link. Yeah, it's a lost cause. Whatever. Oh. So, anyway, beats the alternative. What's the alternative? Being dead, for starters. Wow, that went dark. And thanks, guys, for your belief in me doing well in my midterms. You know, I still have to study for it. It's just I need to find the time to, and, you know, right now I'm not too comfortable with my knowledge. But nah, would have probably killed my dad if I had to spend another month in that house. Would have looked sus as fuck given I was planning on hitting the road after the month was up, too. Wow. Was being dead, but nah, probably would kill my dad if I had to spend another month. Yikes. Oh, a road trip. Something like that. A freedom run, as you'd call it. But why, though? Do I get to come? Do I get to come? Not this time, Pop. Oh, I crossed my arms, pouting at him. There'd be a few times Ty and I had just gone away for the weekend. Typically because he heard of a neat place and then forcibly dragged me along for the ride. Not that I never had a good time, he made sure that I was smiling most of the way. Got shit to sort out. Up here, you know. Aw. He tapped his head, avoiding my gaze. Oh, did you want to talk about it? Nah, just have to think it out, I guess. Change of scenery might help. Maybe when I get back, we can go somewhere nice. What, like a date? I stuck my tongue out at him, poking him carefully in the chest, even though this is the Dean route. Would you like that? To go on a date? I went wide-eyed at his response, cheeks going red. There was no immediate response I had prepared, but I would have never been ready for Tyson to ask that so bluntly. How about I sent you the pic on your Twitter? Yeah, something like that, or at least at me or something. The link didn't work, I would say, like, either that or do it without the spaces and stuff. Like, put a full-on link in the chat that I can actually click. So, you're such a dork. I'm not. Anyway, you doing okay? Me? What about you? I'm fine. Roswell being an asshole is new, but at least he's grown a pair. Not all bad, though. Been talking more to Sal. Oh, since this morning? Yeah, ask me a few things. Guy has a scary read on people when they aren't focusing on him. Pegged our relationship pretty quick. Dean seemed jealous. Probably wouldn't mind talking more to the bear either. Can't be all that bad if you picked him. Hey, I haven't picked him yet. I don't know. Wait, no, back up. What do you mean Sal pegged our relationship? And in the meanwhile, Nightcore asks, what's my spirit animal? I would say Red Panda is a pretty good fit for my spirit animal, as bland as saying that is for what I am on this channel. I just feel like I'm such a kind of dorky type of person where I'm very solitary and kind of haphazard like that, like Red Panda is in real life. Oh, sorry to hear, Michael. But yeah, you can at me on Twitter or something. So, figured that you'd like my little brother with how flustered you get around me sometimes. That was his guess, but he said he wasn't certain. Wow, that's weird. I guess that's not entirely wrong. Uh-huh. Either way, it's a start. Talking with the others at least. Don't think I'm going to be getting all on well with Roswell anytime soon, though. That makes sense. It's a start, but a good one. I'm proud of you, Ty. Yeah. Still, means the world to me that you came to check on me. Aw, happy moments with Tyson. Ty wandered in and threw an arm around my shoulders, scooping me close just so he could grind a knuckle to my head. Hey, Ty, quit it! Not until you admit that I'm your favorite person here. After a few more seconds, he let me go, chuckling as I patted my fur back into place. Alright. You can wander on now. Or that's Tyson. Alright. You can wander on now, pup. I have some thinking to do. Bad thinking? Bad thoughts? Nah, only good stuff. Promise. You'll be around if I need you, yeah? For sure. Alright, see you at dinner. With the last wave to Ty, I wandered back into the basement. My eyes settled on the door to the vault. This is the part where we're gonna figure out what the password is. You can DM it to me, Bane or Grizz or whoever. But I'm probably just gonna see the bad ending just to see it. I probably will fast forward through it, like I said. I'm just curious. Even though it sounds like I'm trying to 100% the game, I just want to know what happens. Something was drawing me to the room, and the door and keypad next to it. The first few steps were slow, but I kept walking, blah, blah, blah. What is the password? Dicks. Everywhere. No sooner as I hit enter and got an angry beep, I shook my head. Not that, I guess. I'm too lazy. I'm going to give up. For a wolf, sense kind of act like one sometimes. Okay, so I backed away from the panel, shooting it one last look over my shoulder on the way out. Okay, maybe it was for the best that I didn't go through another experience like that, and blah, blah, blah. By the time I got back, everybody else was mid-conversation about something. Not something I was even pause. It seems like we could skip this safe. Everybody else was alive, still. Something bothered me. Was I becoming a nervous wreck? Okay, before I lost my train of thought, chicken. Oh yeah, we're all having chicken for dinner. Man, I'm so hungry. I'm trying to speed through day 7 as much as I can skip. Blah, blah, blah. Dinner was great. But the thing is, if I, rush through this as much as I can, I'll feel like I'm shorthanding this day, and I probably will only be able to do day 7 in this stream. It's I'll probably make password a current series in my channel again. It's just I feel like I kind of didn't do it justice because I had to catch up with day 7 for Tyson, and or not Tyson, Dean, I mean. And so they'll have to do days 8 and 9 for both characters in the future and kind of have to catch up with them, which I haven't had to do in months, I'd say, for any novel. So I'm thinking about this, foreshadowing. Okay, so after dinner, something happened. Should I try asking for cologne? Okay, what is happening now? Let's see if the murdering scenario is different this time, so. Dean. Dave? Oh. I shook my head quickly, clearing my thoughts. What's the matter? Shouldn't I be asking that of you? You seem upset. Are you cold? Did something happen? No, nothing like that. Would a hug help? Before I could reply, Dean picked me up in a hug, tucking his arms under mine, like he's undermining him, and lifting me slightly off the floor with a gentle squeeze. Better? A little. While he held me up in the air, Dean planted a few quick kisses along my neck, ending in one on my cheek before setting me down again. How about now? I laughed, genuinely feeling much better. Much better. Well, good. How about you? I'm fine. Tired, but mostly fine. Only mostly? Well, nerves, really. Or, I'm sorry, am I doing Tyson's voice by accident? I'll probably, shit. Hold on, let me redo this. Well, nerves, really. There we go. I was doing Tyson's voice the entire time. I'll probably be taking some medication tonight to help me sleep. Oh, poor guy. This is like me with my medication. I have to take medication for anxiety too. And it kinda helps me sleep. Not too much anymore, so I'm doing a sleeping pill occasionally to help. So yeah, I understand. I relate. Oh, because of what we talked about before? It is, but it's not your fault. Probably mine for not thinking before I spoke again. What is happening outside? Somebody's shouting something. Whatever. So, probably mine for not thinking before I spoke again. You know how I am like that. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck is going on? Still, are you going to be alright? Yeah, I'll be fine, but probably not in a spot to share a bed tonight. Sorry. Oh. I'm probably going to be snoring depending on how hard the meds hit. Not only that, but I might need some time alone to just, well, I guess I'll just say it. Oh, some time to cry. I did a double take, not expecting him to be so upfront about something like that. I kinda need some time to cry too, but I haven't had that in months. This entire school year I haven't been able to cry. It's really sad. Yeah. Yes and no, I mean, there's a lot I have to unpack, but it's a bit too much to talk about right now. Maybe I'll talk about it at the end of the stream. But yeah, the hiatus kind of feels like something that, like within that hiatus time between my last episode of like Adastra or whatever it was and now, I feel like I've changed a lot mentally, and it's just, I'm a bit worried. Anyway, crying, really? Well, yeah, I can get sad like anyone else. Sometimes, crying helps let everything out. Did you want to talk about it? Or is there anything I can do? Not this time. This is just something I need to work through. Promise I'll be fine by morning, though. It usually only lasts until I've had a decent amount of sleep. Aiden, don't do that. Don't make me cry. Well, if you say so. Does that mean you're turning in now? Soon, but yeah, might take another shower just to freshen up first. Yeah, I think it's the stress that would make me cry. That's kind of part of it. So, oh then, time for a goodnight kiss? Right. Oh, give me a little smooch. I leaned up to kiss Dean, expecting him to kiss me full on the muzzle, as he had been prone to do earlier over the last few times. But instead, he skirted around me, pecking me on the cheek and shuffling away. Oh, sorry, just. I'll see you in the morning, Dave. Sleep tight. Let's see what happens in the morning. I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing as Tyson's route. I was thrown in for a loop, reaching out for Dean as he wandered away and up the stairs. Slowly my hand found my side again, leaving me confused as to what just happened, and how much of it was my fault despite him saying that it wasn't. Okay, we can skip this. The house seemed quiet, looking around, half tempted, blah blah blah. Call for Benson's. He's been scared somewhere he's been, blah blah blah. Okay, I did a lap around the room. Yeah, this is the part where we go to the library and we're like, where is Oz? Is Oz here? And then Oz never shows up. Blah blah blah. Ah, shoot. I skipped it. Orlando's there. Benson did do the shooty. Where were you when Benson died? I was playing Fortnite or whatever it was. Like, what was it? It was like, I got the call. Benson is killed. Oh no. Yeah, Benson died again, so blah blah blah. Let's see what happens. Skip. I looked at Dean. They were shooting. Blah blah blah. They shoot me a look coming from Revelation as he's scrambling for the gun. They fight again. Good old fight, just like the last update. It's like blah blah blah. Shooting fight. Didn't realize how big Dean's shirt looks on him. I thought it would be a bit tighter. Okay, they do it. Who are they going to shoot this time? They bickered, they blah blah blah. Shoot, I watched it fall in slow motion. The only sound was my own brain until everyone else was broken, and a single sound of misfiring. Breath, I caught my chance, my hands scrabbled all over my body, expecting to feel a patch of wetness or a hole or a burning sensation. I allowed a sigh of relief. I looked to the others, a smile starting to form, but it soon died after. Yep, same person. Orlando got shot again. Okay, is it going to be the same ending? Sal, why is it it's so cold now? I won't let you die. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Peacekeeper. It's probably going to be Peacekeeper, isn't it? So, blah, blah, blah. Day, question mark. It's the same as the last one, so I got bombarded with questions, bad news. So, I think it was like this one, Orlando got killed. If anybody doesn't know what's happening right now, look at episode 8. This is exactly the same as episode 8 that I'm skipping. So I think Dean picked me up. It wasn't just Orlando. Roswell had been killed as well. So Orlando, Roswell, Sal was a wreck. But sheer science, run by Haas's house. We're all just in their front yard as a car pulled up and fired on them. Haas came to stay with Dean and I. Okay, so it was just Roswell and Orlando. Okay. My faith had been rattled, blah, blah, blah. Could I have done anything differently? Can I scroll back to the... I don't know how far I can scroll back. Yeah, I can't scroll too far back, so I'm going to have to load something. Oh my god, I'm going to have to load from day 7. Oh my god, I'm going to... Okay, going to have to go back from the beginning. Sorry, guys. So this is back to... Let's get back to the password. Ask Dean. Ask Roswell. Ask Tyson. Skip. Follow Tyson. Skip. Okay. Okay, we're going to save here. Today is... Wow. Oh my god, it's February. Jeez, it's February already. That's insane. A whole month has passed in 2020. I've barely done anything in 2020. I'm such a mess. Yeah, there should be an autosave. Oh, I probably... Wait, oh, did I hit auto by accident? Oh, that's auto read. Was there an... Yeah, there probably was a quick save. Whatever. I saved it. We're good. So input password. What did Sir Lucky Baines send me? What the heck is it? Load game. Oh, the autosave page. Automatic saves. February, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Which one's the most... It keeps saving like every 2 minutes. Oh, dear God. 10:38. Okay. We are getting back on track. What is the password? The password is... There's 3 passwords here. 2 that lead to an alternate bad ending. Didn't... Wait a minute. Oh, let me just ask him. I'm sorry, I'm just texting him right now. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Dirk best boy. Aw, thanks, guys. Every menu choice makes an autosave. Fair enough. Your local tall idiot is back. Gym was exhausting. Oof. That sounds nice. Going to the gym is nice, but like I said, everybody has a different way of, exercising. So for like people like my roommate or people like Blake, I'm glad they're going to do it. I'm not going to stop them and be like, don't go to the gym. I think it's stupid. But for me, I just feel like for my goals and stuff, that's not what my goal is. Oh my God. Is that the actual password? Oh my God. Sorry, I just got the password. It's betrayal. I think that's the password according to a one grizzly. But yes, one of the false passwords leads to him going back and yeah. Okay, because in one of the bad endings, like you refer to episode 8 for this, there's another bad ending password where Roswell goes back to the mansion actually and then gets shot up or murdered somehow there. So yeah. Nice stuff, am I right? Exercise nice in the same sentence? Yeah, seriously, exercise sucks. I feel you. I bike every day, or well, I bike whenever I go to school. Betrayal. Sorry, I'm just like scratching something off my keyboard. Betrayal. Betrayal! There was nothing after the chime sounded, almost as if something broke. Time to get the flashback. Benson getting shot! But at the moment I opened my mouth, I doubled over, crumbling to the floor, with more questions than I had answers for. Let's save, just to be safe. Oh, that's an automatic save. Whoopsies. Tyson. Dean. Okay. He's getting shot. Benson is dead. I wonder why. Something was bothering me at the back of my head. I feel like I should have skipped most of this or fast forward through most of this because I spent a lot of it just going through the same stuff again. Besides the Dean parts that were specific to Dean, I just feel like I've been fast forwarding through a lot. Apologies if this stream isn't as content filled as previous ones. This one's more of like a catch-up episode to like days 8 and 9. And I'll probably have to talk to Grizzly to see if days 8 and 9 are similar in terms of like, parts that I can skip and fast forward if I do them. Like maybe I could do like a day 8 for both characters in one stream and like cut it in half. Like I do one character's stream, temporarily end the stream, and then restart the stream for the other character and fast forward through the parts we already did. So maybe. I'll figure that out. So, wasn't suicide. Benson's been killed. Benson is kill. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. What's happening? Should I be concerned? Okay. So, you open the vault. Okay, this is the part where we look very sus, and we're like, I opened the vault, guys. So, I opened the vault. I feel my ears droop as I nod slowly. As I nod slowly, keeping my eyes trained on a crumb that I had noticed that had fallen off of my plate. Dave, need to get some fresh air again? No, I want to know what he means by he opened the vault. As in, you know what's on the other side? No, every time I open it, I suddenly get flashes of flashbacks. I don't know. So, maybe the final time we successfully do the password, it actually opens the vault and we see who Oz really is. That'd be an interesting twist. Grizzly, you're welcome. Anyway, not exactly. Last time you went messing with it, you thought I'd kill myself. What? Yeah. Apparently that's what spooked him at dinner last night. Poisoned, right? I hung my head, not wanting to think back on it longer than I needed to. Roswell, so it shows people dead? I don't know, but this time I saw Benson. Another stretch of silence soon followed, and oh my god, that word! It's the word! It's the frickin' word! And I placated myself by eating some fried chicken. Happy, guys? Are you happy I said it? How do you feel now? But even then, I still had the attention of everyone at the table. So now what? We gonna do anything about Benson? Why? You don't believe him? To be honest, if I, didn't know better, I probably would still be a little skeptical. It's just a little, I don't know, hard to take in, right? I keep seeing this lasso the sun thing, and I don't know what they're even talking about. Whatever. Flash forward. Yeah, it is a flash forward. That's what they all are. So, well, I believe him, because I got the thing to work too. Fuck off. What did you see then? Dave. Dead. Oh, this is the thing where we realize that he might have seen us dead. So, I believe him. What did you see us dead as? Like, what happened to us? I believe him. If only because I don't want what I saw to become the truth. So Orlando probably wouldn't be the murderer in this case. He wouldn't, I'd say. So Orlando and us are out of the picture. I'm still feeling it being Haas or Roswell. So I'm not going to risk something like that. Not worth it. Yes, feel free to say the count. So, oh, it's from Disney's Manoa. Sorry, I'm just like forgetting. Like, I'm just not even paying attention at this point because I'm trying to get through this. So, no shit. I'd be in the same boat if I saw that. So, okay, let's see what happens now. If something like that happened, why didn't you tell anyone sooner? Like, right after you saw it. Hey, it was hard to process. Just like it's hard to process that I went off topic 71 times. Holy crap. That is insane. 71. Oh boy. Yeah. Or wait, did I say something? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Are you alright? Sort of. I'm still worried. I just don't know. I still find it a little hard to believe, but yeah, what do we do now? Ooh, or, well, I think we need to find the gun. A gun? How'd you? I think that's what killed him. Oh, I think we did this part though, so it's like we probably found the gun. I forgot how, but it's like I'm just gonna skim read it. Well, that's all well and good, but we have a problem. What's that? Being completely rational about this, if Benson was to be killed, it'd have to be one of us, right? There was silence after Haas made the call, looks being exchanged around the table with visible unease. As if that's true, now that we've given the culprit a chance to stash the murder weapon, right? Not necessarily. If it was one of us, their intent is now known to the rest of the group. I imagine it'd be difficult to follow through on the murder, now that everyone will be watching everyone else. What, you think they're going to do it while we're awake? Is this a wise idea? To be discussing this as if one of us intended to murder someone else. Well, no harm in looking for the gun at least. Worst case scenario, we find a gun. But if this will put Dave's mind at ease, then where's the danger? Does that work for everyone? There were murmurs of agreement around the table, although the mood was very uncertain as a whole. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Don't worry about it, Dave. Between you and me, if this saves time, or this saves someone's life somehow, then it's worth it, alright? I also saw you dead, technically, so whatever. And hey, we're doing a scavenger hunt. Anyway, this is just another thing to add to the list, right? Well, I guess this one might have a time limit on it, but still. Okay, so the rest of the dinner lacked the spark that we started on, most of it seen in silence. Speaking of which, I need to finish ASAP so I can go get some McDonald's and eat some fries. Or whatever. It's like whatever's open at this time. I just want some salty food in me. Some nice carbs and saturated fats. Or unsaturated, whatever kind of fats. I need some fats in me. I need my foods and my starches. Potatoes are starches. I'm an idiot. I need my starches. The rest of the dinner like the spark we started off on, with most of us eating in silence. Words like violence, breaking the silence. Throw into a wet blanket. Okay, let's see. I need a hug. Someone would tell me that was okay, but I was too afraid to ask for it. When we'd all been fed, everyone split into pairs. Dean did the dividing, said that I'd be best that I'd stayed in the foyer as a point of contact for them to report back to me, or if Benson showed up. To be honest, that suited me fine. At least that's what I told them. Sitting in a large entryway to the mansion gave me some time to think. Dirk, the comments are getting back at me. Sorry. Anyway, let's see what skips. Do mansions just scream murder anyway? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they didn't find a gun. That's why I remember. We didn't find a gun, but, I'd wonder what you mean, blah, blah, blah. No snare, sleep inside. A football is somebody approaching upstairs. Before I had the chance to react, Dean had slid himself down the last few steps, wrapped his arms around me suddenly, hugging me tight. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. He rubbed on my back, and I looked over to see Orlando hurrying along after him. Sorry, this is my fault. How much salt would you like on your fries? I love salt on my fries, a good amount, to say the least. And I am a sucker for McDonald's fries, unfortunately. There are better fries out there, too, but they're a good go-to. I just haven't found a go-to place around me that's, amazing fries. I still need to talk to people about that. I love French fries just in general. we have a good like deli place around us that has decent fries, I'd say, but the rest of the stuff there isn't that great. Like in the restaurant, I mean. Like I don't know what else is around besides that. So anyway, so this is my fault. What happened? Dean was asking me about why you seem so down, and I may have slipped about what happened. What? Oh, right. I I didn't know your dad was. God, and to think that I'd. Oh, Dean left his thought there. What is it with everybody's dads dying? Or was it his dad dying? I feel like his dad is dead in this story. Or this story. I know in Tennessee, Yuichi's dad is dead. That's the thing from the get-go, but I think his dad is dead. Dave's dad might be dead from the beginning. The only problem, though, about the McDonald's around me, like the one that's really close to me, is that it closes at midnight, and I only have an hour left. An hour and 6 minutes. So, okay, I'm gonna have to speed read to get my fries. Anyway, so give me another squeeze. It's fine. I'd said it so often. Yeah, his dad's dead. 20 pound or 30 pounds on your fries. Jesus, that's a lot. I wish I had 20 or 30 pounds of fries, but I don't know about 20 pounds of salt on my fries. Anyway. So what's he's suppressing? Just about what happened, I'll be there for you anyway. I can, Dave. Say the word and I'll be there. You need to talk, just say so. I can even call my mom if you want to talk to her about it. I was thrown for a loop with the offer. Not that it wasn't appreciated, but it was still a bit much. Even though the topic was of talking to his mom was an odd one, I think I'd only met her once before. She seemed nice. She wasn't my own mom, though, but let's see. How's the search going? Ooh, somebody's writing on the whiteboard next to my room. They're studying. Well, they know I'm not. So, how's the search going? Dean backed off, scratching his head. Well, so far we've come up empty. Everywhere we've looked, it's just been another room, right? He's right. Nothing so far. Either someone's hiding it well or just, well, where do you start looking for a gun anyway? There's no armory. There's a museum with a lot of non-gun weapons on display, but... Yes, a ton of fries, Oscar. I love my fries. I might order 2 large fries from McDonald's, maybe even a burger from there, something for protein. I'm a sucker for their, what is it, like just getting like a simple hamburger and then putting like grilled onions or onions on there and lettuce. I even do like a double hamburger patty thing where it's like, it's cheaper than ordering a Big Mac, but it's like, you know, I do the similar ingredients and it's like a good deal. Whatever. He trailed off shrugging. All he could do was shrug back, knowing where the gun was. Come on, let's get going. This is all episode 8. Sorry for being so skipping. Close my eyes and let my mind wander. But what I said was true. One of my friends was going to die. For the briefest of moments, I wondered who could it be. I felt guilty. Was it the normal? I sighed. Sometime later, we fell back into the dining room. So no one found a gun. Okay, I'm just going to skip. So, nothing happened there, so works for me. Maybe it was the fatigue, but I almost yawned. So, Dave, I almost jumped to hear my name. Would that help? I think so, works for me. Yeah, so we're thinking about evenly splitting into rooms, and so we're probably going to be with Dean. Okay, so Dean has more pillows. Are you Oh, no, we're splitting in 2 groups. Okay, so Tyson and Sal are with us, I guess. Cool. Think so? You could lay off of him, you know. I get the impression. Oh, is it? I don't know what's happening anymore. But we were Tyson and Sal last time, so I get the impression. Blah, blah, blah. It's not that. I'm okay. I sat as Dean entered the room. Oh, Dean was with us this time. I think it's the 3 of us. Yep. We're with the big boys. What did I miss? Okay, that you were meant to keep your pants on, apparently. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry for fast forwarding, but I gotta get through this. I need my Frenchy fries. Would you help me make 4 bajillion fries for Dirk? No, don't even press F in chat. Just Say fry in the chat to produce a fry for me. 1 like equals 1 French fry. And good night, Michael. Sorry for making this such a dull stream, but it's fun having you. So, alright, guess the main thing is upsetting me is the vacation. What's wrong with it? Well, we're in this room, all 3 of you. Hey, now we haven't been in any fights. Okay. Yeah, we've done this part, so stop. We argue, blah, blah, blah. I'm hitting the fast forward. I don't want to skip today too fast, so there's nothing. My heart sank a bit. I looked at Dean, and he had me a sheepish look for a split second before turning away. For someone that was potentially going to be my boyfriend one day really soon, I was hoping that he'd have my back here. Yikes. This is awkward. We're just too different, aren't we? Sorry, I should have realized. That's the reason why we're all moving on after this, huh? I laughed, finishing it off by sighing out and smiling by myself. Yes, fries, thanks guys. But it wasn't a happy smile, just a sad one. Always better to smile, as Dad always said. Even when things were really sad, try to smile because some people aren't able to. Oh, it's really sad. Fries. Let me cook fries for Dirk then. I want to get some fries and also shop for potatoes. I really want to make some potato wedges and make a skillet. Oh my god, a skillet would be so good. I am fawning over food right now. Dirk, who? Yeah, me. Who is your favorite character? In this novel, I'm gonna say it's tough because they all kind of have their personality flaws, but I would say Orlando's the most wholesome, I would say. And yeah, I would say I like Orlando the most so far, but Dean's a pretty charming guy, I guess. But yeah, Orlando. So, Tyson, what sort of things... Okay, the skip part's over. So what sort of things do you like? What? Oh, we're going to share things in common. That's the part where we share things in common. Okay, same thing as last episode, blah, blah, blah. Coloring. Oh, they color. We got coloring books. Not all the colors. Okay. So they are... Okay, this is the part where we start to socialize, become friends. Which one is Orlando? Oh my god. Jonathan, you've missed a lot. Jonathan, Orlando's the dragon. The dragon from earlier. He's not in here right now, but he was in the previous scene. Thunder God Orlando. Why does everybody keep calling him Thunder God? Oh my god. So, we should probably turn in before it gets too late. Yeah, good idea. I'm pretty beat. Well, alright. Get comfy and let's snuggle up for the night. I'll just hit the lights first. Everybody dies. Dean switched off the lights as I checked on my phone. I could still make the meeting with Oz. I just had to excuse myself and hope that I was back before anyone noticed. Before we do you mind if I say goodnight to the others? Bored of us already? Do you need an escort? No, I'll be right back. Promise. Well, alright, be careful. I will. Should I bring fries when I meet you one day? Oh my god. That would be interesting. Maybe, yeah. That's one way to my heart, French fries. Yeah, he does have thunder thighs, let's be honest. I was gonna say, I'm like, was it because of his thighs? Because he does have thunder thighs. Let's make a dragon croc boy. Yay. Oof, wedges are good too. I was going to make wet potato wedges for breakfast possibly, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to Albertsons in time before they close. They also close at midnight, so it's I'd have to yeet on over there, get some potatoes. I have the onions, so it'd be onions, potatoes. Somebody else has bacon. I feel like a dick if I'd borrow it from them. Bring Dirk his sacrifice. I should probably go get the food before I get my meal. Whatever. I'm planning my meal out before midnight, so I shouldn't be doing this on stream. So, but I wasn't going to be right back. I had to be somewhere else. The library. Museum was dark. 11 p.m. Oz was minutes away. I could see my friends. I just had to make sure at the end of the month, right? End of the month. Okay, all we had to do was survive. Blah, blah, blah. Things. I wonder how many of them will keep in touch. Blah, blah, blah. I waited. 11:30. He's late. I headed to my room, annoyed. I needed to check something. Oz. I didn't bother hiding my tone. Yeah, this is in the previous episode. I am here. You sound annoyed. Is everything okay? You're all right. You're right, I'm annoyed. Where are you? I did what you said. There was something, though. I was in the library. No, you weren't. You were in the museum. Oh my god, we were stupid. This is the thing where we went to the wrong place. Wait, what? I designated the library as the meeting location. You opted to go to the museum. The fuck told you that was the museum? I'm in the same. It's the same room, isn't it? Regrettably, it's not. The library even has multiple entrances. Well, where is it? I can come right now, honest. There was silence. I have an offer. He's making this suspenseful. Blah, blah, blah. One last shot. I have a theory that you need to test. You saved Benson for me. I did not realize that he was a potential target either. I'm grateful. Truly so. Yeah. Tomorrow night, same time. Library. How do you know about that? Do you have multiple rooms bugged? I have some surveillance, escapades, blah, blah, blah. This is the thing where we know stuff. Thunder God Orlando. Oh, that's... Or Orlando. Either way. That's funny. So wait, what's in the library? Only thing that's to come up is him. But my face is going red. I've been away from Dean for not even an hour, and I was looking forward to cuddling up with my bear. Wait, my bear? I laughed again, giddy at the thought. Even if we hadn't had a proper date, it was nice taking the first step with him, and then the next few soon after with what he did in bed with me in the next early hours in the morning. Tired, I wandered back to the others I was meant to stay the night with. They were as I left them, although looking peaceful, quietly sleeping. I probably smiled in my face, knowing that another night was done. I crept over to Dean, mostly on his back with his hands clasped to his chest. Get in there. Dean? Yes, I've gone turbo mode. I need my french fries! Dang it! He must have been only dozing because he shifted as I got closer, acknowledging that I was nearby and making a spot for me under his arm. No sooner had I gotten into position, he pulled me against him so I could use his chest as a pillow. The smell of honey in his fur was comforting, the right level of pleasantly sweet without being overbearing. Just resting my head on his chest, I could hear the steady thumping, the tub thumping of his heart, slow and rhythmic. Can I tell you the number? Once we get to the end of the stream, I yawned, and as I did so, Dean shifted so he could kiss me on the forehead before turning his head away from me. Maybe it was to stop me from waking up more wet than I needed by taking drool out of the equation, but it was still comfortable. I was out like a nightlight soon after. I made it through another day. We did it! I also know my job for tomorrow is going to be, but by this stage, my body needed rest. I needed to go to the library if there was anyone I could ask. Either way, it was a job for the morning. Day 8. We are saving at day 8, and I'm going to load Tyson's just so we can have the day 8 save. Which one's the most recent? 2333. There's a job for the morning. Day 8. Save. Alrighty then. Meant to go back to the main menu. Alright guys, that is it for this episode. Now you can say the count, Oscar. How many times in this entire episode did I go off topic? Are we having a next stream with you at McDonald's? And also, may you play Final Fantasy Tactics one day, please? Sorry, I'm not a Final Fantasy person. Oh my god, imagine me on McDonald's Wi-Fi. It'd be better than the old Wi-Fi I had at my home. I gave you a few free passes. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Get thee to a deep fryer. 99! Holy crap! One short of going off topic 100 times. Dang! That is a record. Well, I only have 50 minutes till McDonald's closes and Albertsons closes, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make this a very brief ending, and maybe we'll catch up more next time. Not sure if next time will be at the end of next week or if it will be somewhere in between. Really depends on how I get done with studying because I really want to focus myself up for midterms this quarter because last time I didn't do so well. Yeah. But anyway, 10 passes. Jesus. Holy crap. That's a lot of passes. It would have been over 100. So anyway, that is all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if I should push this, but there's this thing called the join button, I guess, if people want to have special perks, I guess. And it's a monthly thing where it's like you can donate to me monthly if you hit it, I guess. And I guess you might have more special access, or it's basically like YouTube's equivalent of Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, I also have that, but that's very optional for me. It's like I just do these videos in my spare time if I have it, and just doing doing these videos is fun as is. And if you do Patreon, it just means I have to take like one less shift for my job or whatever. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to run to McDonald's. Thank you guys. And what was I going to say? What is the final line? Holy shit, I am blanking out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys.